this lovely faded green piece of timber. It's known as the cricket shed. All right. Does anybody know a fun fact about the cricket shed? Nicholas? It's the oldest building on campus. Now you're probably looking at it going, how can this dilapidated green building be the oldest campus considering the beautiful brick buildings we have around? The reason that is because Ridley's original campus was actually on the other side of the 12 Mile Creek where downtown is now, at a place called Springbank House. All right. So when Ridley was started in 1889, that was the founding campus of the school. Springbank House before that was a sanatorium. Okay, it was basically a spa where people would go and get, kind of like today. It was a modern day spa. But the school bought that property in 1888, and then the first boys of Ridley moved in. However, in 1903, Springbank House burnt down. Okay, there was a freak fire late one night. Fortunately for Ridley, no one was killed and no one was injured. Okay, so that was good. This building was built in 1891. Okay, so for those years, the boys of Ridley that lived at Springbank House would walk over a small footbridge across the 12 Mile Creek, and they would come over here to Ridley's playing fields. During the fall term, they would play football. During the winter term, they would skate on the canal. And in third term, they played a game called cricket. Anybody tell me where cricket comes from? It comes from England, all right? It is a wonderful sport, traditional sport, and it traveled the world with mainly British soldiers that were fighting wars in all over the place, okay? So all the British colonies, places like India, New Zealand, South Africa,
Barbados,
the Caribbean, yeah, Barbados, okay? All of those great places, Canada included, Australia had a very deep traditional love for games like rugby, soccer, okay, and cricket, all right? So the boys of Ridley would use this shed mainly as a place to store their cricket stuff or their football stuff, okay, and they would use it to change, all right? So when Springbank House burnt down in 1903, for a while there, they actually used this shed, and they moved it up kind of, where the front circle is right now, and it was a construction shed, so they would store, bricks and pickaxes and stuff like that. So for a little while, while they were building schoolhouse, okay, so the Ridley boys had a place to go to school, it was used for that. But for the most part, it's a sport utility shed. If you were to open that up right now, what you would see in there is Mr. Whitty's phys ed stuff, okay? But on special occasions, like cadet inspection and association weekend, which comes up in 2.5 weeks, the Family Guild actually run a concession stand over there. So they sell hot dogs and chips and hot chocolate and stuff like that over there, all right? So that is the cricket shed.